Hello, welcome to my channel and to another reaction video. This time we'll be checking out the short tribute video titled The Legacy of John Kramer. Link to the original video is down below.
I want to play a game. Live or die. Make your choice. Live or die.
I love the design of that doll.
You are my heart. You always have been. You always will be.
Good.
I love you.
I love you.
Hello, Gideon. We love you, son. We're waiting for you.
Yay.
Here we are. Here's a little happy family. So in a sense, you choose who lives or dies until a person is faced with death. It's
Oh yeah.
impossible to tell whether they have what it takes to
I
survive.
don't remember this guy's name, but he had it rough.
Your life. Your life. Ta-da.
What's so special about it?
Except for the fact the whole deal hung on it. The mechanism inside it. It's 300 years old, still ticking, withstood the test of time. I got a surprise for you. I need some help here. These people have no respect for the lives that they're destroying.
All I wanted to do was help them.
You can't help them. They have to help themselves. Once you see death up close, then you know what the value of life is. And that's my way. Were it not for a careless mistake by a resident at the hospital I was in, my cancer could have been diagnosed a lot sooner. It was simply the wrong name on an x-ray. Can you imagine what it feels like to have someone sit you down and tell you that you're dying? In a split second, your world's cracked open. You look at things differently, you smell things differently. Most people have the luxury of not knowing when that clock's gonna go off. And the irony of it is that that keeps them from really living their life. It keeps them sleeping. It keeps them drinking that glass of water, but never really tasting it.
His name is John. He's a very interesting person.
This patient has an inoperable frontal lobe tumor extending across the midline, started as
I
colon
found a
cancer.
treatment for my cancer that I think holds a lot of promise, but my requests for coverage have all been turned down.
At your age, and with the development of your cancer, it's simply not feasible for Umbrella.
Wait. What's not feasible? By whose mathematical equation is this not feasible? Don't talk to me about money. I have money. This is about principle. You see, Will, this is my life we're talking about. You remember?
I want to live.
As do I, Ryan. As do we all. But things happen.
He doesn't want us to cut through our chains. He wants us to cut through our feet.
The first one is the best.
The cancer
By
is what
far.
started me in my work. It was the moment I decided to end my life and brought meaning to it. I had literally driven myself to suicide, and I had failed. My body had not been strong enough to repel cancer cells, yet I had lived through a plunge off a cliff. But to my amazement, I was alive, and I was determined to spend the rest of my days testing the fabric of human nature.
What do you want from me?
What do I want? I want to play a game. I am the man you call Jigsaw.
What's happened to you?
What's happened to me? What's happened to me? You see, the knowledge of death changes everything. If I were to tell you the exact date and time of your own death, it would shatter your world completely. I know. Do you hear what I said?
True.
Get the fuck. You heard me. I want to play a game. Now the game's simple. The best ones are. It's time. It's time to start our game. Sick from the disease eating away at me inside. Sick of people who don't appreciate their blessings. Those who don't appreciate life do not deserve life. And the most important human element of all.
Which is what?
The will to live.
You did this to me.
No. You did this to yourself.
Give me time to explain, please.
I can't give you time. No one can. Time's an illusion. I forgive you, Cecil, I do. We can never come from anger or from vengeance. The heart cannot be involved. Emotionally, there can be nothing there. As a human being, it can never be personal.
So when's your test, Detective?
I don't need one.
Addiction is not simple. Joe, wake up!
Whoa! What the fuck is that?
The tool that's going to save your life. I want to play a game.
He helped me. I found myself a father, a leader, a teacher.
You must meet death to be reborn.
He helped me.
I've never killed anyone. I give people a chance.
He didn't deserve a chance. He was an animal.
Everybody deserves a chance. Killing is distasteful. I've never murdered anyone in my life. The decisions are up to them. I don't condone murder, and I despise murderers. Suffering. You haven't seen anything yet. I'm a cancer patient. How could you possibly put me in any more pain than I'm already in? Death is a surprise party.
Yeah.
You're already dead.
Remember that moment in the first movie when he suddenly jumps up at the end? Really shocking.
Do that. When a life is at stake, you can't kill nature. One final test. The rules are simple. The jigsaw piece I cut from my subjects was only ever meant to be a symbol that that subject was missing something. A vital piece of the human puzzle. The survival instinct. And forgive me for the pain that I've caused you and your wife to live.
Oh, Jeff.
It's up to you. Live or die, Jeff. Make our choice. I forgive you.
The way he smiles, he knew that was gonna happen.
I forgive you.
Game over.
And then Jeff got shot by, what's his name?
Most people are so ungrateful to be alive.
Oh, perfect way to end it. I love the laugh.
Game over.
Yeah, this was a really well edited video showing John Kramer for all that he was, his belief and whatnot. One thing that always confused me, the storyline, it was in the movie Jigsaw, they introduced, what's his name? The one who mislabeled John's X-rays. Some people say that John forgave him for making that mistake, and that's why he took him as an apprentice. But I always assumed that when he was originally in the first trap, he didn't wake up in time to try and save himself, and that's why John spared him. I don't know. I've seen some arguments in that one. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that the Saw should have been, the original trilogy 1, 2, and 3, but I don't know. I absolutely loved Hoffman's character. He was a fantastic villain, second only to John Kramer. But yeah, he was really intimidating, and I love the fact that he added the clip where Amanda asks, when's your test, and Hoffman says, I don't need one. And then it cuts away to John's face.
Your test, Detective.
I don't need one.
That yeah, yes, you do. It's still coming. And yeah, it was a great scene in the movies when John captured Hoffman and he was sitting in the chair, and we saw a clip here where John is screaming, "Killing is distasteful." I mean, Tobin Bell was a phenomenal actor, and he is a phenomenal actor. And yeah, so 10 is just around the corner. I'm really excited for that. I'll be checking out, tribute videos for Amanda Hoffman and other characters as well. But yeah. But yeah, it was a really intense scene when he asks Jeff to forgive him. At first, he goes to his him like, "Okay, you are forgiven." First time I saw that, I actually thought that, okay, maybe Jeff will spare him, but then I remember him walking away. I immediately knew at that point, okay, he's gonna pick something up and kill John, and the way John smiles when he comes with the and of course I wish the way they got rid of Jeff's character, I think it was in the very next one, or was it the next after? I don't I didn't remember. It's been a while since I've watched the movies, but anyway, Jeff eventually gets shot by Strom. I think the FBI agent's name was. But yeah. But did Jeff and the doctor's daughter survive the movies, or did she die as well? I do remember the third one ending with a scene of the daughter being locked away somewhere. I don't know. And I could have beaten Hoffman when he tried to play the only survivor gig. He came out with the daughter as well, but then he found out that Strom was alive. But yeah. And yeah, so the first Saw is by far the best. One could almost argue that the Saw didn't need, any sequels. It should have been a standalone film. I get that it would have been one hell of a move. And yeah. Although I do have one criticism. While I do love the character of John Kramer and his history, at times I do feel like that they try to reveal too much about his character, his past, and his motivation. That's the one thing I liked about the early movies, when you didn't know anything. It was up for the audience to make up whatever story in their head that why does John do the things he does. But yeah, there were only bits and pieces at that point. But then yeah, they tried to reveal a bit too much. And now Saw 10 gives you more backstory, him being tricked into the whatever treatment, and yeah. Anyway, I'm talking way too long. What do you guys think? Write your thoughts down below. Enjoy my reaction, comment, like, subscribe if you want to know. We'll see you in another video.